kicking on the way down. As the saying goes, don't kick the man when he's down, kick him while he's going down. Okay, again, counters the stick, takes it out, feeds it back, locks up the stick with him, takes him down. Finish off. Nice going, guys. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Chad. Yet more mayhem. Okay, again, they're out here, they're working their own shadow boxing, now they face each other. And they're shadow boxing against each other and now they go into long range, intermediate range. This is counter for counter. They're countering back and forth to each other in a flow, just like chess. They counter each other, they go out to long range, they come into intermediate range, long range, now into intermediate range, now into close quarter, where they can try and hit each other with the butt of the stick, now even closer quarter range, where they're trapping back and forth the pattern. They go out, he disarms the stick, Yori disarms the stick. And then they go into empty hand training, into the trapping, because you never know what your environment will give you. He traps back. Okay, Yori comes in, he traps, comes in, the juts out. This is again modified Junfan Wing Chun training. And just nice job, Tsuyoshi, nice job, Yori. And again, they start at the long range, coming in to counter each other, intermediate range. Low, they can be low, they can be high with their range. They got to be able to defend against the knee when somebody's trying to hit you. Now they're back into the closer quarter range where they can try and hit each other with the butt of the stick as well. Counter for counter, back out to long range. This gives you a very quick eye, a very fine-tuned sense of distance and range. Those guys can flow. This is not a pre-range pattern. They're just going for it, counter for counter. Going in and right back out. Thanks, Damon. Thanks, Chad. Okay. Okay, a little bit of knife against knife technique. Again, Chad comes in, Tim scoops it out. Also technique, that would be painful. Negotiating position, as we so euphemistically call it. Again, coming in, scoops it out, cuts the hand, disarms the knife, and again, enough said. Again, cutting it out, taking with the other hands, and confrontation is ended. Again, cutting the arm, going back into the body, and finishing off. Okay, so you'll notice the same technique applies to the empty hands, where Tim would cut with the knife on the arm, Tim would nerve hit this time on the arm as he comes in. As he comes in, sweeping and trapping. He works his way in, hitting the nerve hit on the arm, going into the trapping, going into the sweeping, into a Puder Kapala or Blue Kinigara Penchok Salat. Again, comes in, enters, and sweeps him down. Turns around because that's where the man lands, and we'll pile right at his heels. Again, entry. Indonesian entry into a locking follow-up. So at any given moment, some of this will be modified Chinese Wing Chun, some of it will be Panatukan from the Philippines, some of this will be Blue Kinigara Penchok Salat. Again, outside Bazette, and finish on armbar. Some of the locking will come from Japan, from China, from the Philippines. Because if it fits, it works, you like to put it all together. And now it's Yorinaga. And Tsuyoshi will be doing some shoot. Again, shoot is a combination of kickboxing and Thai boxing, as well as judo and jiu-jitsu, and catch-can wrestling, as well as Russian sambo wrestling. You'll see a lot. You see he comes in, dumps him, and he goes into locking combinations. One lock that fails, the other one works. He goes constantly going from lock to lock to lock until he can finally make the man submit. In each of these places, Tsuyoshi would actually be submitting, but for the sake of the training and the flow, we're showing you a lock sequence. Very nice. Thank you. Yorinaga Nakamura is our shoot instructor at the Idasano Academy, where he teaches the classes down there. Again, entering with the kickboxing, sweeps it out, dumps him, Achilles lock, and that would be the end of the confrontation. Very painful, very painful. Bam, again, dumps down and stretches the man out. That would be the end of the confrontation right there. Again, shoot boxing, which involves grappling as well as the kickboxing and boxing at the time. Goes into the plump, and then dumps him over. Wham! Ouch, indeed. Okay, again, going to the entry, the kicking entry, really nice kicking, good boxing hands. Bam, comes into the entry, into the plumb, and bam, throws it over. Throw, and Donna's got the gloves on. Okay, doing a little bit of some Panantucan drills. They look like boxing, and they are boxing drills, but they're more Filipino boxing than Western. And they're coming back into Thai 4 counts. They're going into the hand combination, into the round kick combinations, and then coming into the spinning with Savat. So we mixed the Thai boxing at the Academy with Thai. We mixed the Thai boxing and Savat and the Filipino drills, so we can try and be as well-rounded as we possibly can. Again, Savat combination into a Thai combination, coming back into Savat combination. Notice how these guys train cooperatively. Okay, they're beautiful. Nice spin, Chad. Again, comes in, Damon bob and weaves under, comes back on with his own Savat combination, point kicking back into the boxing combination. Again, press and kicking, coming back, sweeping across the leg. These guys are just flowing it. These guys just know how to cooperate with each other and play it around. This is not preset combination. Nice, Damon. Thank you, Chad. Okay. Shadow boxing with the double swords, Sinawali patterns. Okay. So this is to show Tim would be using combinations where he's thinking about double blade. He's watching Tsuyoshi very closely. They're not just randomly throwing those things through the air, but Tim is thinking about cutting and countering Tsuyoshi, while Tsuyoshi is doing the same thing to Tim. So they're shadow boxing at long range to develop the eye. Okay, next man in. Now Yorinaga would be shadow boxing. How would he do? He's thinking, how would he do long and short or stick and dagger against the double sticks? They move it around until the next man comes in. Okay, and the next man comes in, grabs a single blade against blade and dagger. And Louis Campos is shadow boxing. He's watching very closely. And they're countering each other at long range so they can actually go at closer to a real speed while being at a safe range for the sake of training. All right, nice. Next man in. Okay, and he comes in, he grabs a dagger. And Erik is thinking, well, if I have a dagger, and Louis has a sword, and they're kind of long range. And Erik is thinking about how he would counter Louis. Erik would be trying to go in, Louis would be trying to stay at long range to use the advantage of his weapon. Okay, and let's see who we got up here next. All right, double stick against dagger. Things look bad for our hero, Spaceman's Biff. Okay, and Chad blasts away. Erik's just looking for the opportunity to try and cut a hand and move in. Okay, again, there's shadow boxing, and Erik's looking to ways that he could try and get in. And Chad, being no dummy, he's going to try and keep himself at the long range. He feeds the kicks because Erik will know that anytime a kick comes, he's going to try and cut away at that thing. And who do we have next to save the day? Why, it's Damon Caro. And Damon's with the single stick, and he's trying to say, how can he cut the rhythm, with a single stick, cut the rhythm of Chad's double sticks? And he's very Okinawa. He's using double, triple strikes within a single range, trying to hit away at the sticks, hit away at the hands, anything that comes. Damon's trying to hit away at with Floretti movements. All right. Now we have a very nasty-looking dagger of Terry Tippy, one hand, and a short press with the other. And Damon's looking carefully there, and Terry's using those two-handed patterns, where Damon's trying to just blast away multiple impact strikes with one hand. Very nice. Okay. Uh-oh. Bruce is running in. He's feeling frisky. He's had 15 cups of coffee, so he's with empty hands going to go against a dagger and a Chris. Okay, again, he's looking for the kicks, trying to feint high and low. Okay, everybody, can you come up with the final shadow boxing segment? Okay, develop the grace, develop the imagination, develop the creativity. Where they take it and they try not to slice each other into little itty bitty pieces. They're going for the grace, trying to develop the finesse, their visualization. All the different weapons have similar characteristics, yet different characteristics. All right, bowing out, and salute. Thank you. This has been the Inosanto Academy. Thank you for your attention.
See this? Right left. So we have the options. The hands are like, you can get the hands underneath the body. So you just squeeze it. Dump it. Okay, straight. Looks like you use a sprawl out. Yeah, part of it is sprawl. Drive your head. Drive your head to your right. You guys, when your head hits, you need to turn your head into them. Power on your head. Why is it important that the hand's real tight? Are these yours? If his head is loose, look at this. Just going to here. Okay? So his head, as soon as he goes, if I drop the hand, his head is tight, so I can't cross face. If the head's up at all, this is easy. You're going to get cross face. All you have to do is just bring it here, left or right. Okay? You can also take it high. You don't have to step in. I can also step in here, hands up, and I can shoot here, and I can still enter here, and still grab here, and still take them up. So when I hit my step up, and then there's so you can do a high or a low, something like that. Okay? All right. Now what I'm going to do is called a draw step. So let's say we're squared up, and you see this in the ring all the time. Guys like this, and you want to knock me out, right? Square your hands up. So what I want to do is I want him to come to me. I don't want to go to him to shoot. If I go to him, it's easy for him to defend. So I draw him. So we call it a draw step. You take a full step back, and he's going to enter. And you take a half step back, and then you shoot. Either half or a quarter step. Okay? So one full step to draw him, and then the punch, whoop, and then he comes in. I take the whoop, and come on, boom here. Okay? So what you're doing is you're bringing the person in. Take a full step back. And then you hit you, sit boom, and there's your hit. Okay? So you're not taking a full step, you're taking a half or a quarter step. So you put your one, and you go whoop, and then that's when you drop, and then you shoot it. And that's where the power shoot is. This is where you just drop, and then you just go here. Okay? Let's try it. Okay? So one partner is going to try to touch the head. He's waiting. He's going to go in bang. He's going to really try to spear. And the other guy's whoop up. In jiu-jitsu, they call this the bayana. Only because most people, their perception or their eyes don't pick up because of the darkness. Because you're looking at one thing and suddenly he's looking at my face, I go boom, and he comes at me, and I drop, I'm underneath him. Your eyes don't pick it up that quick. In the lighttime it's fine, but in the nighttime you don't see that quick. So it's real easy to double-leg people. Just be careful, just remember, also in the street, you might not want to bounce your knee off the ground because of the car. So maybe sometimes if you do that, you come in, I drop here, he comes in, and you just hit him there. That's the drop. Okay, okay, keep going. And if you're shooting without your hands in front, you're going to keep the knee. So make sure when you shoot, you want to keep the hands here. Back, move. Okay. While you're shooting like this. Not only that, but if you shoot like back and then hit and throw. It's real easy. So you're coming around. Another one is if it comes in real wide like that, pick him up. Now look, it's not. Okay. Don't shoot wide, keep it in, shoot through this way. Okay. Okay, let's go. Put the hands next to your face. Clench your hands. So when you take them, you throw them here, or you throw them here. You don't want to go like that. Okay. Okay. Just reach his hand there, just like you're going to grab the navel right up here. Okay. So when I do this, I go here, and I pick up. Now I'm going to turn sideways, and then underhook the leg. Now look at it. It's easy. Okay. So when I shoot, I come in, boom, and I get him here, and I pick him up. See where my hand is right now? This would have been easy for him to sprawl his way back. See, now I'm holding here, no good. But my head's still here, so this is still easy for me to take this back. Okay. So when I go here, I want to really get in and jack that up. So it's, it's like you're throwing like a reverse hook to the back of the goes. The hands like that. Get it on. Up. And then once you're here, you turn and underhook. Okay, let's try it. Body, leg, reach around tight, and then head up. Turn. You can dive, pitchfork dive, or underhook. Right hand, yeah. Most people go, whoa, right? So your objective, when I hit him, is to go up and underneath him. So that's why you got to step through and walk. Okay? That's why we have a drill. When he roots around my belly, okay. I just step here, and I step in, and I lift. And then I switch, and then I lift. Okay? Now when I do this, I go, when I shoot in, and I go here, I don't stop. I lift with my back. Come in and still lift, okay? That's why when you're doing this drill, I want you to go boop, just walk a little bit. Okay? But if it's offensive, I've got to set it up with something. Like here. I'm going to slap. So when I go here, whoa! Set it up. Or I go here, bang, bang. Or I go here, boom, and then hit. Okay? It's defensive eye, draw them. Okay? You gotta have one or the other. You're not just gonna shoot. The best time if you want to shoot, go ahead and just shoot. He's got to hit someone right off the back. He's wanting to shoot. Same thing if a person wants to kick your leg, and he just doesn't knock someone out, so just kick. So set it up with a hook. Hook the head, whoop. Or I'll just touch the head, like that. Or you can kick the leg, and then it comes back to go. Okay? I would set it up with like a front leg or a front hand. That. Alright? Or draw step. Back out and let them hit you. Either way, I want you to go back and forth. Offensive or defense. Sometimes will mask bad technique. If you roll fast, it doesn't matter. So that first time. But we're talking about, okay, we're going to deal with someone who's going to be using it and counter in the sprawl. Or counter in the shoot. So when I kick, boom, he's going to back out. When I go to kick again, that's where I go half feet, left, and then I step in deep. So you guys got to adjust. So you don't want to go here, and then there's a guy here. This is easy for him to sprawl and look at me. Whoa! Okay, so as I go, once I kick, I go kick, boom, and back, and I go kick, and I'm in. Okay? Half feet. Right? So once you kick, you go to face the kick, you're going to step and adjust your feet. Now you Chinese step. Okay? You're actually giving me more time to counter the shoot. If he shoots with his head to the side, that's really easy not only to get cross face, but to go, yeah, time for me to get my keep your head sideways, and now reaching and grab my leg. But you hit me here, step with this, with your chest above your chin, and you hit me. Look at, I don't have time to hit for anything, right? Because he's already in. Okay, so don't shoot with your head sideways. Get in the habit of covering, and when you go, just be ballsy, keep your head down, and then go. Your head here. Don't turn your head. That's also a perfect shot for a right cross. Okay? Keep it here, keep your head down. Let it, if I hit my head, my head's going to bounce off like that anyways. The numbers. Okay? Let's go. Starts to come back. Starts to back up. So I go from there. Let's go. Now look where I'm at. I keep these tight. Start blocking out. Let's just sit after hitting. And look at since there's a west of it. A little bit. Okay, so here. When I shoot in, boom, I go here. I notice his leg starts going back, so hook it. Oh, is there a leg on this guy? Oh my gosh. Is there one here too? Oh, yeah, there's one. Okay. One more time. So when I shoot this, I want to hook, but I notice my hand starts going out. So when I'm here, this leg starts going back. That's when I'm going to just keep my head up and just hook the leg. Okay? One more time. Pinch. As I pinch, keep my head down. And if you're going to punch in, he can still slap my box my ears. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pinch it. Don't allow this hook to come in. Pinch it. Hook. Walk backwards. Keep walking. Control the hips. Walk up high. Okay. Control. Do that with your hands. One make this up, and there's his knee on my face. One my head up. And you're going to keep your head down. Go ahead and do that. Okay? Again. Too hard. Too hard. Try it hard. Yeah, harder. That's it. Try it. Then step. Leg hook. He hooks the leg and I go down. Keep going. See my hook? What prevents the hook is underhook on this leg. Underhook this leg. Underhook. That prevents this hook from sweeping him. Pick it out. Good. Down. Walk around. Back out. Keep walking. Bring this elbow over. Not good. Or you can bring it over the shoulder. Or you can bring it under the head. Control. You let this leg go. Okay. Now when I shot, I got the leg here. Right from here. Pinch. From here. So keep your head down. Don't keep your head up. Keep your head down. Walk. Pinch. Walk. Back. Pinch. When I do this, pinch over. Control. Control. Space. You know he's going to keep these legs up. That's why I pressure. Careful you're not too high because you can bring you over the top. Okay? And pressure the head.
So the near elbow you got strong.
Start walking. Good base. Okay. Now if this leg is up, or his other leg is up, you can try to pin it so it's going to resist. That won't allow you to step. Or just use this here and slide your knee across. Okay, this other leg, if you still have this hook here, still, instead of stepping over, because if you step, you can block or catch you. Okay. This is the spot where you're going to post and drive your knee through and just slide it in. Get it out of the leg though. His leg stays up. Use the other leg. As long as you base, hold it down. Now once you're in the mount position, his objective is to keep his elbows down. My objective is to keep his elbows up. So we have a couple ways, like his arms are out, and keep them here. Some people will be here for a second. He's going to move on. I can walk my hands up here, this way. Or his arms are here, close, and hold in the or down here, shimmy him up a little bit. Once I'm in this position, I know he's going to start pinching his way up. So what I do is pinch, hold the top of his head, and just let him move up the shoulder. Now you have a high mount. Base, and this is where we work. You got to make sure your base is important. If you want to put it too much, all you have to do is put it first. There you go. Elbow, hold the elbow, post the elbow, and again. Post the elbow, post the elbow. Okay, another way you can do it is once you're here, I get my arms up high, slide up, hip, or once I get one a little underneath, I hold the head and then just shimmy. Okay, base. So my toes aren't out, they're in. In case it starts to move. Starts to move. Control. Alright, let's try it. Establish your position is real important. One thing here, if I want to mount, this leg is protected, you can weave it, or you can just straighten his leg out, straighten it out, and then move step, okay? You can weave it, and he's going to keep it here, switch leg my knee. Those are two ways. Another one I like to do, especially if hitting's involved, you just need a leg. Or if his leg's up, you get control. Use your core and shake the leg a couple times like that. Okay? So anytime the leg's up, just protect me. This is great. But remember your base because he can bridge me at any time. So that's why this holds. You just work your knee. And you can also work your hand here. And hold. And bring it up against our wrist. Your forearm. Or with it, you can just and as soon as you're here, it's important that I don't stay here because you can still bridge me. So as soon as I go here, his hand comes out. So the back is to here. Bridge me. Okay? That hand, behind the head always comes out and over. Okay? When he blocks this, when I go, instead of going with my left leg, I'm going to jump and bring both knees in, so I'm going to just do a double knee stick. Boom, double knee stick. And fall. When you do that, now you have a couple options. You're going to bring them backwards. All you have to do is just put your belly down up. Now you have the single leg control. Get out, get up. Both. His hook's in, hook in. His leg, wait, go for your leg back, the other side. His leg's here, a lot of people try to trap over this leg, trap over. What you gotta do is straighten your leg to get that hook out. And don't hook that. Okay? Or underhook my leg. Okay, so what do you do here? Underhook, or over. Okay? Okay, right here. Hook and drive. You can also go here. Okay. Or when I go here, okay. He starts the base. Everybody can. He doesn't go that way, he switches to this side. So it's not just one direction. Back, side, okay. Try. This is called the neighbor side technique. So your face will help you in partner's front leg. There's a difference. Low simple. Yeah. So low. We're low than the drop first. Drop, drop. And then he's going to hit it below the knee and be careful on this bust your partner's knee real quick. Okay? So, sometimes what I like to do is when we're here, I start to go like this and he starts to go back. And I shoot. And he goes back. So I end up sprawling. And that's why it's scramble. Or what happens, you have to scramble for his legs for the neighbor's dog, so I go boom, and I go here. That's why we do the knee run. Okay, so all the drills we did all apply to the double legs. Okay, so on this one, when I go, I do the G.I. Joe call. Boom, drop, goes back, I shoot, boom. Okay. Do not go like this. You're going to get thumped in the face. Okay. If you do this, you stand up the leg. If you're supposed to kick, you're going to use this one to deflect. Once you get to control, you're going to shin in. You're not going to step in. You're going to shin in. Now you control. Now you get control. Now you drop the knee down. You need to pass. Okay. I can go for the knee. One of my favorites, just a fake. Just going in here. And then you're kicking. Alright, so when you're shooting on this, this is like what they call the last resort. Because he's just running backwards. So when I shoot, the legs are past the limit. Okay? Alright? You guys see hands up racing fight in World Combat?
Against Oleg, or you not?
No, I think it's Oleg fought James Waring.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, really big black guy?
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly what he did.
And it was the most terrible shoot you'd ever see, but it was the most beautiful, and perfect. Because when I shot high. So we tried to pick him up with his drum because he sprawls back. Then he throws back. If he can't get it, he's still on top, right? So for this, right off the bat, you go backwards. I mean, you swing. Go, 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 go. Boom! And then you pull the run off him on your feet. Right? But you want to hit with your shoulder. This can also be done with these kicks. Be careful that you go in with the kick. You don't want to go here. You're going to use the knee in the kick. And back. Usually you can slide right into the lock right from here. Okay? All right, let's try it. Once you're up, just slam the legs. Once I take them down, I go one, then I go down. Okay, I'm up. And from here, if he kicks, I can catch it, shin it, or deflect it. Once I'm here, I'm going to get it hold, fake, knee here. So there's your control. And then if you have to slide in there, okay, let's go. Back and forth. You're in. One foot nice and tight right here. And notice my butt is as tight as I can get it to hers. And this foot stays on the stomach. And all I do is go for my stomach. Okay? Look where my fist is right now. My fist is not on my stomach because look at all the punches. If I just hold my belt, watch. Okay, now watch this. Wait, I didn't put it on yet. And the figure four. Go to your stomach. Why do we go to the stomach? What's the purpose of the stomach? And sit straight back. Number one, if I go straight back, she can sit up and come up. Sit back. And punch. You're still in the punching circle. Put that down. Okay. Number two, you can still punch me here. Sit up and punch. Boom. Okay. Suddenly their hands are defending. Okay. And what's the other thing? She can round kick my neck or my head. Okay. Go ahead and touch my head. Anyway, go ahead. Go ahead. Touch it. Go hit it somehow. Okay. I'm out of the punching circle, so that's why you go to your stomach. The foot is on the stomach so that it stops her. Do not cross it over because she can hook my heel. Or just hold my toes and pull my heel up. Put them here. It's like an oblique kick. Right here. Okay? Another way is you can open, you can put it here. Be careful on this foot here. Right, so this is one way, or just put it here. This is good. Once I go here, boom. Okay? The fist should be on your chest. Figure four this. Just down. Okay. If it doesn't work here, then I go to the other side. If it doesn't work here, I go back to the other side. Yeah. Because what she's going to do is try to counter by rolling, and then I'll just go in here. Or I go from here to here. To the heel. This is where the big warning lights are going to go, because this was tear the ACL. 1, 2, 3. Or steering wheel. So you're actually sliding into it. Sorry, right there. Where you're at. Kick it. Or if she kicks, keep your head away. Or she round kicks, cover how you have two. Oh. Go to your stomach because of the punching circle. The fist, if you're not getting it, that means you're too low. And you might be on her calf. So try to put it here or on the inside. Okay. If it's not getting it, choking up on it, now I'll put my hip into it. Oh, I'm not getting it. I better choke up a little more, and now go. Well, I better figure for it. Yeah, she's got a lot of pain tolerance, so I go to the next one. Okay. Let's go. Everything's really tight. You can grasp my neck, pull me, you can push me, you can set up anything. Okay? So there's a lot of different ways. The first one you're going to do is just free in your hands. Even if he's grabbing my shirt, doesn't matter, you're still going to do the same thing. Even if he grabs in front of it, it's the same thing. Because this is like he has this, and then you kind of instruct him. There's 2 on 1. Sometimes, like, if I pull it down, it doesn't work. If I pull up, sometimes it works better. Okay? Right now, what I'm going to do is keep grabbing that. Okay? So we're just going to drill this 20 times. 10 left, 10 right. Grab, head up, use your shoulder, and he switches. Okay? You can pull it. I want you to use your shoulder, and grab it, and catch it. Since I can catch it, right here. If I can catch this, I can drag it and get it back. Okay? And grab it. If I can take this, I can also take him down and attack his legs. Okay? So when I use this arm drag, I'm just going to take it like that. You're going to switch and grab. Just keep nice and tight here. Switch. 20 times, head up. I'm not reaching over, I'm pulling it out right now, I'm just shucking. Yeah. This sets up all the big ground. So right from here to this wall, from out here, goes here, whoop, and also come in and take that. Okay? So, 1. Let's go. 1 time left. And left and right. Use your shoulder. There's so many ways I'm going to grab it. So, when he grabs my neck, the first one I do is I try to go here, but I can't get it out. You see, he's got a really, really good grip, and I can't get it out. Next thing I do is I bring my hand over, and I just use these 3 fingers. I hook it, and I pull it off and down. Okay? So I go 1, and he's like controlling with it, so I just pull it off and down. Now it's the same thing. So I'm just going to go out and down. Bring my neck up and down. See how many times we've done this in class? 4. Right, Lisa? Yeah. Jonathan, definitely, right? Yeah. Because we don't want, when you're coming in, you don't want someone to collar this or collar to come to time, or collar to this time, or collar to come with time. You don't want that. When he grabs, when he comes in to grab, I got to get that out right off the bat. Or I'm going to control, at least control the inside of this. Okay? This is better for you. You control the inside. Right now, I'm just going to take it off. Because this is going to set up part of your throat. A lot of times when you're playing this set out, we start playing for bigger grip on the neck, we start playing more. I get this off, now this is going to become the set of the neck. Okay, so when you do this, you're going to just pull it and bring it in. Right now, let's just go here, move it down. Repetition. Don't just try to pull it out and down. Nice and tight. Okay? That's it. Right here, as soon as he grabs. Okay. First one is I try to shut. That's the first one. Second one is I pull it out and down. If I can't do one of those 2, my shoulder is stepping off like that. Grab the other side, bring it in, and pull it out. Good. Because what happens is we're playing the fun, grabs my neck. Grab over. Use my shoulder and my elbow. You can't grab it, you can't get a hold until you use the shoulder. You grab it inside, use the shoulder, control it. Okay? Got it? Especially if you grab with a straight arm like it was. You just start arm locking right at the back and then pull it. Next one, he grabs. Step into him, just do cash. Grabs, step into cash. Grabs, and you step and push it up. sure when you're doing this, when you're pushing under the elbow, and you got the other side, go here, whoops, sorry about that. You know, go here, ooh, no. Grab, you can use your elbow or put it in the chest or the other shoulder. Right around the stomach. Just grab and catch. Go. Hey, let's do the double two. You grab both hands in the corner. Boom, like that. Good. Hold it tight. I step to the center. And just push. So you're going to go real tight and hold you. You step to the center and then push. And up. Okay, number 5, only 5, because it's a little bit farther. When he grabs my neck, I try to do all this one I want to control inside. Once I have inside control, it's harder for me to snap my neck down. And I'll snap down. Usually if I control to have him snap it, I'm going to snap and push. Those are the two things you want to do. And I'm also going to use it here and use it here. Okay? So you have direction. You're going to use this one. Okay? When I snap it, that's going to set up one. Pop his head. Yeah. Once I snap it, pop his head will set up the throat. I snap it and then set up. Come in. I'll push that down and get the weight here and then shoot to that leg. Or use it here to feel from the ankle. Okay? Right now, what I'm going to do is when I get this, I'm going to grab the inside of this. I'm going to lift my elbow just like a strong side, we call it. Get the back. This is called the steering wheel. When I get the steering wheel, I'm going to grab the elbow, take here. Once I'm here, this is the seat belt. Nice and tight. Grab, lift, drop my body, get the elbow. Under, head up. And then just keep my arm and turn your arm. Grab the hip and go here. Okay? Go ahead and get up. And steps up the throw. Once you're here, steps behind you, you have the hip throw. Okay? Right here. This is really interesting on the hip. This is also good for this to jump. Just hold the hip. Plus, anytime you get this, look what you have. With a suplex, side, over that. Okay. Alright, so you have a lot of positions. Once you go here, open, duck. Keep that there. So if you go here and lift, and duck, he brings his arm back in. Now, if he jumps on my leg, just sit there. Because a lot of times right from here, the person will jump on your leg. Uh-oh, here's your leg bar. So anytime you're behind someone, be careful, because he can jump over. You're going to jump in the leg bar. So this is a controlling position. Good to do it. Okay? One time, grab. Lift up. This is easy for all these throws. Okay, let's try it. Underneath.
Want to go throw every time?
No takedowns. Okay, I always have to keep my left hand on my chest. Just to block him right there. Lift, step, and up. Turn. Grab. Why grab? If he's going to punch whatever, sometimes I'll grab his wrist too. Notice I grab the elbow and I keep my elbow tight. Just block in and I hold it here. So I can either go here or I can go here. Control the hip or control the wrist. And then this is also good for the top. Okay, let's go. I have inside control on his arm. He doesn't grab my neck. I have inside control. As soon as I take the inside control, I'm going to bring it down. This hand's going to shoot under and grab his shoulder. Not his tricep. Reach out and grab my tricep. Okay, now pull my arm out. Instead of doing a spinning game, pull my shoulder. How much quicker he got my back. Okay? So when I do this, he goes to reach in and grab. I'm just going to take my hand on the inside, bring it down, reach in and grab his tricep, and just scoop it, bring it through. You can take the seatbelt or take the body clinch, pinch, position. Don't grab your hands because the lock's going to grab the wrist. So you form a triangle. pinching it and bringing it in and back. You're pinching your knee together. Right here. Be careful because if you pick this up, you can still kick back the throat. Yeah, be careful here. That's why it's here. So keep my hips lower than this. My hips are high, you can throw. You throw you. Like go and throw. Keep my hips lower than this. We're walking it over. Right? A little more. A little used to. So, inside control, bring it down, reach up and grab it. Grab, other hand, reach up, bring it down. I want to drag the arm, I do not drag my elbow high, continue to drag my elbow back. Now just my back. So when your arm drag, your elbows tight. Grab, control, pull it down, grab the shoulder, bring it down. You can also pop the arm first.